seems like I have things running pretty okay. I actually opened Psychonauts 2 before I started streaming this time. Hi Java. I wanted to... I wrote down... I pulled out a sticky note and I wrote on the sticky note the subject of what I wanted to talk about when I started streaming today. And the subject was Squishmallows. So, as you know, I like cute things. Hi Kobe! And I don't have any new squishies, but right around this time of year when like the Halloween Squishmallows come out is when it becomes like more of a Squishmallow bloodbath. Because for some reason everyone wants the Halloween Squishmallows. And the company who used to sell all of the Squishmallows at like a really reasonable price has caught on that people would pay more money for their Squishmallows. So now getting them from the store costs almost as much as getting them from a scalper, which kind of sucks. There's this Squishmallow that... Hold on, maybe I can pull him up for you. There's a Squishmallow from this season that I think is so cute, and I would buy him. But... like, anywhere I'm finding him is selling him for like $30, and I'm just kind of too broke for that. I cannot justify a $30 Squishmallow. I don't know what this character's name is. I guess it's Len. Hold on. I can do this. I'm gonna have to change the scenes into it though. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the scenes so that we can see this squish. Hello everybody. Let's see. I'm trying to find display capture. Yes. This is what things usually look like for me on my side. So like I have my own like little chat box of my own that does not get picked up by game capture. And then yeah, but this is the Squishmallow that I was talking about. And I don't know, I think he's adorable. And the thing is like, I want the 12-inch one. The 12-inch ones are the ones that go for a lot of money. However, also, I just found out that they made like a straight panda one. Like, they made a panda Squishmallow. This one. And he's kind of gray, but for some reason he comes in there's a 12-inch version of him. For some reason I like need the panda one. Like I have this one. Somebody, like, all the Squishmallows I have been gifted to me. I literally have not bought any Squishmallows of my own, but like I have this one. His name is Stanley, and here there is a 12-inch Stanley. I just don't. I saw him posted on Mercari, but he was like $40. Yeah, but he's just a straight panda bear. Like, but instead of black, it's gray. But I'm in love. Um. Yeah, maybe. That would be nice. We can talk about it later. I try not to look at Squishmallows too much because I feel like I would very quickly become that person that... I'd very quickly become that person that's room is just filled with Squishmallows. Like, you know what I'm talking about. This person. That would be me. Very quickly. So yeah. I mean, and that's cute on its own, but I don't have like... Oh, they've got some of the really rare ones too. Like these bats. Those bats are sought over. That green one by itself is like... can sometimes go for like $400. This black one, this black cat is the rarest Squishmallow in existence. The name is Jack the Black Cat. And they only made 500 of them. Yeah. As if Beanie Babies weren't Beanie Babies for millennials, but okay. Usually you've got older people, like older millennials into Squishmallows though. Like I literally don't know a single child into Squishmallows. But yeah, like I wish that the Squishmallow site I wish that the Squishmallow site would have like an actual selection of Squishmallows. Like that would be nice. I want one of the bats. Look, Squishmallows are so sought after. There are like knockoffs of them. There are knockoffs of Squishmallows. Can you believe that? I know. Like, I would really like to have a place, like a direct place where you can go get them. But like, just like Beanie Babies, you're right, just like Beanie Babies, they're just sold in stores and you just have to hunt for them. This one that's like the black bat with the holographics, pretty cute. That just came out for this Halloween season. I don't really like this orange one, but yeah. I don't like the ones that have candies on them, but they're so cute. Oh look, and the one that I got for Kobe, he came out with a little devil costume. I thought that was silly. I got Kobe the Valentine's version of this character. Of this particular Mellow. Like the corgi. Yeah. I'm also interested in, like, they made astronauts. And they have this cat. And they have a cat astronaut. I wouldn't mind all of them. Except for this one that has the weird eyes. Like, I don't know what's going on with that one. But, like, the one... yeah. I wish they made a panda. I really wish that they would make a panda astronaut, but I'm pretty sure that maybe these characters are based off of, like, actual... I don't know. I just really like them. They also made I don't know, like, if I just put in space, will it come up with, like, yeah, like, space-themed ones? Like an alien, and the moon, and the earth, and the sun, and like... just, like, general space-themed, Squishmallows. There's also this star, which I don't know is, like, a actual Squishmallow or a knockoff Squishmallow. I don't know enough about it. Yeah, I just think they're neat. That's right. Oh man, what is going on with my... Something is happening with my VTuber. Like, for some reason, it will not recognize... I'm gonna restart my VTuber program. To take, like, 1 second. There she is, in all of her glory. Now, will you listen to the commands of... No, you won't. Okay, just give me a second. This is... I gotta reset the hotkeys. For some reason... Yeah! Can you drop Stormy's URL in my chat? You guys go support Stormy. She's a part of the Wet Teeth Gaming community, or the group, and they take very good care of me. So, if you can support, then please, 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 please do. As I set my keys back up. And that should do it. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't know what is up with the program and just like forgetting that the hotkeys exist. Yeah, we were talking about... Nanako, when you come in, we were talking about Squishmallows. Well, look at this place. Like, look at all these Squishmallows. I would love to go into a store and have all of the Squishmallows just like laid out. Look, there he is right there. Maybe I need to go into a mall. Maybe malls have Squishmallows in them. But I really like a lot of the 2021 releases because, I don't know, I feel like they're getting cuter. Look, this is the same corgi. He's a little dragon. Look at him. I wouldn't mind having a Squishmallow collection that looks like this either. Like, only dark Squishmallows allowed. But it's hard because, like, they're all so cute. I couldn't deny the Squishmallows homes. Like, it's a cow with rabbit ears on. It's so cute. I'm gonna move this. I probably should have moved it before, but I'm sorry. You know what I need to learn how to do? I need to learn how to raid people. But the thing is, like, I stream so late at night that, like, I don't think anybody wants to be raided at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning with a bunch of sleepy people. I don't know. Everybody's sleepy at that point. Like, this is gonna be me. This is gonna... This is gonna... This is gonna be us. This is gonna be me and Kobe. I don't have a single Squishmallow that's like this big sloth size that's in that picture. Like, I don't have a big any big Squishmallows like that. Someone looked at Funko Pops and said make it gayer. Like, how could you possibly make Funko Pops gayer? Make them cuddly. I remember when Squishmallows were first coming out, and like everybody was like passing on them to begin with, and now they're like super popular. Oh my god, look at these ones. The Corgi is apparently a super popular character. I had no idea. The bubble tea and the sushi. Oh my god. I saw these Dia de los Muertos ones, and they're really cute too. Drinks and snackies for stream. That's right. Oh my god, this cow ended up becoming really sought after. You guys can't see my cursor. Or you guys can see when I like move over something, like it, but not like the actual cursor itself. The one thing, okay, I am gonna give it some criticism. When Squishmallows, like the Squishmallows, like some of them are like collabs, right? And like they had collabs with Nightmare Before Christmas this year, and I don't like them. Like I don't like them at all. Like I really don't enjoy the like absolute cash cow that they've turned Nightmare Before Christmas into. Like Disney got a hold of it and was like, okay, it's time for you to make me money, and that was that. And like Nightmare Before Christmas is something that's like really important to me, like dear to my heart. Like I used to have like a VCR, like video cassette of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I watched it so many times that I broke it, and like I don't know, like I burn it, or I don't know, I watched it a lot. It was absolutely one of my favorite things growing up. I also had a video cassette of Kiki's Delivery Service. So like I try like not to like buy into the Nightmare Before Christmas like sellout of it, the selling out of Nightmare Before Christmas, but like I don't know, like I'm glad that it's still alive, but I also have like a weird thing with that, like people just repackaging nostalgia back to millennials. Like I'm sitting here and I was like, Psychonauts, it was also something from my childhood, but the way that they've redone it makes it more fresh and new and renewed. Like it's a whole game on its own. Like you don't have, like honestly, you don't really have to play the first game to enjoy Psychonauts 2, really. Like, you just drop right in. I don't even know if, I don't think Coraline is gonna get the Nightmare treatment, because it's got a lot more dark, like Coraline has a lot more dark and scary themes in it than Nightmare. Like literally Nightmare is about like nightmares, but like Oogie Boogie is a standard villain you know what I mean? Like, it it has been packaged as a children's media, and Nightmare Before Christmas really doesn't go that deep. But Coraline has a lot of, like, deep stuff. There's a lot of deep stuff in Coraline. It's like, honestly, there's a lot of similarities between Coraline and, like, Little Nightmares and, like, even Psychonauts. Like, I don't think that it's gonna, like, the only reason I would say that maybe it's gonna have treatment like that is because we have had, like, Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine get really popular, but their popularity was so, like, honestly, like, compared to, like, the way that Nightmare Before Christmas is being treated, like, their popularity is a lot more fleeting. Like, they might have made a lot of money in a very short period of time, but I don't really see, of course, like, definitely not Benny and the Ink Machine, but, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't think they can really push any farther. Like, they exhausted it. And I don't think that, unless Coraline unless Coraline gets some new kind of media, like, have they said that Coraline is gonna, like, have, like, a movie come out or something? Like, I know that Five Nights, they've been talking about having, like, some kind of live action for Five Nights forever. I mean, as far as I can tell, the hype from TikTok for Coraline has already kind of died down. Like, because, like, I'm on there all the time, and I follow a lot of people, and I follow a lot of cosplayers, and that's where the cosplay community, that's where the resurgence of Coraline was. But, like, a lot of I don't know, like, honestly, I don't know if they can make money off of Coraline through TikTok, because TikTok is such a wild card. Like, you get popular overnight. Like, the very few followers that I have came from a random posting that I made, like, creating not acrylic, I always say acrylic, but resin art pieces for Christmas 2 years ago, and I had, like, 38,500 likes on it, and I got, like, 1,000 followers from that. So yeah, I could see how horror could be comforting for people in that sense. However, horror isn't innately a comfortable, you know, thing for people. Wow, I wish that it would pick up my game capture. Let's get this guy out. There we go. Speaking of horror, we're coming into... Hello? Pick up that game capture, you. There we go. We're coming in to fight Maligula today, or be in Maligila's brain. Like, I couldn't say, like, I was thinking about, like, taking a resting day, but, like, honestly, I'm very excited to see if this is the end of the game or not. No, I'm very excited just to keep going. Like, I was almost tempted to, like, pick up the game and play it myself. Like, that's how much I wanted to play it. Okay, what time is it? It is 12:32. So we're gonna say, again, I'm gonna be taking another 5 to 10 minute break at 1:30ish. So y'all be ready for that. For right now, I've got a bottle of water that I need to open. And we can start getting into it. The levels, all the levels and the sounds, all of it sounds okay. Drink and snack. Drink and snack. Lego. Let's go. What is up with that beaver, dude? Like, that beaver just... Okay. That beaver needs to figure out where he is. I think that maybe all of the... Yes, all of the things got renewed. So we can, like, get more money. One other thing that I was thinking about was coming on and playing just to, like, level myself up a little bit. I don't know how hard it's gonna be once we get, like, inside of Maligula's brain. I did a bad thing and kind of got onto some Psychonauts tags on TikTok, and I learned that there is an option that the Double Fine put into the game where you can make yourself invincible. So if we absolutely have to, if it's absolutely necessary, then I can turn on the invincibility so that we can get going with the story. But honestly, I don't think it'll be necessary because I feel like I'm a good enough gamer that, and I don't get that terribly frustrated with it. Yeah, I feel like that was an excellent addition to the game, because, like, I feel like the main struggle with this game is more of the platforming rather than the actual fighting, because the platforming is a lot harder. I mean, the fighting is just kind of fighting, you know what I mean? Like, fighting is fighting, but it doesn't, other than, like, introducing... Look at these ones. That candle is just underneath. Double Fine? Double Fine, please. I am a little bit disappointed the clipping of this candle into this honey. But it's still a good looking candle, and it's still good looking honey, so... yeah. And of course it's just like me to find clipping, right? I feel like there should be more money around here, but there really isn't, I guess. Yeah, I know. But, like... Alright, so what will...
I'll take that card.
What will this earn us?
2 pins for that special projection in your
We've
life.
got 226. How many we've got in here? 15? I could make one... First, let's do this.
Let's combine that Psycore with your card so you can rank up.
And then look at the pins. Oh no, why would anybody want to do that to him? Why? That's not fair. I love when he talks. That's not good. That looks like it would be very useful. That also looks like it would be very useful, but I do not have the money or the rank for that. Deal more damage, but also take more damage. Huh. I can't get those two. Can't get those two. Dots explode when you take them out with pyrokinesis. Thrown objects will daze your enemies for much longer. I have just enough money to get one of these things that I'm level enough for. Or, like, I can't get that one. There's no objects. If there are no objects, then you can just throw a rock. I think maybe... Retro makeover! Move like the wind. Your archetype explodes into confetti. I think one of these two might be most useful, but I don't really use mental connection that much in my fighting. It's not like my go-to... It's not my go-to, like, repertoire of abilities when I choose to just go into fighting. I don't know if I'm gonna be back out, but which I don't know if I would be able to, like, if I get Psytanium, if I get more Psytanium from them. Then if I can even spend it. So I guess it's gonna be this one. Does this one seem like a good choice? The only other one I could really get is like maybe this one? Yeah, let's do it.
I can tell you are an intern, staff member, visitor, or intruder of great taste.
And then I've got 44 left. And I'm full on Cypops. And I need one. I could have one more Dream Fluff, but I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm ever gonna be getting...
Ta-ta!
Alright, so let's look at all of this. I have 3 available credits to me now, also. Medipal, your archetype has a healing presence that slowly restores mental energy. That would be nice. Pouncy Ball. Hold X to compress your love ball, and then release it to bounce high in the air. That would give me more ability to move around. Pyrokinesis damage duration is increased. I don't have enough for either of those two. I think I'm gonna go with Medipal. Mental block. Take no damage for a brief period while entering clairvoyance.
I hope my improved projection abilities don't go to my archetype's head.
And then in here, what do we have? We have Mental Magnet, which I absolutely need. Cannonball is the smash ability, and Speed Reader. Okay, so I can change Speed Reader out for something else that I have. Bedazzle your enemies while pummeling them. I think that's just like your fists look pretty. Sight Blast stun. Rather. Okay, so like set lasers to stun. Fire hazard attacks won't drain you as much. Extend duration of your brain block upgrade. I'm gonna go over here and get this one. And we're gonna change it out for Speed Reader. Okay. And then I'm gonna check to see what I've got on me. I'm gonna put my buddy. No, I'm gonna put my buddy here. Alright, are you ready? Finally ready? Alright, let's see what happens. See what's going on here.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm about to get into some heavy business. Am I sure I'm ready for this?
They really put a lot of emphasis on, like, are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm...
Whatever might happen.
Alright.
Took you long enough.
It still works.
Of course it still works. Otto over-engineers everything.
Cruller, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Otto,
Was that a compliment?
Well fed.
Ford, you sound like your old self.
Well, some things are clear to me now that weren't before. But come on, there's a lot to be done.
Like, I don't know why they don't just give Raz, like, Psychonaut status
Ford,
just
is it
for
really
fixing
you?
Ford. Like, Ford couldn't even
Cassie.
do that.
Compton!
And Bob. I'm...
Little hand.
I'm
A
happy to
little,
see all of you
little
again.
hand.
What's Nick from the mailroom doing here?
That's actually Harry Fulbear's brain in Nick's body.
I do
Gasp.
love making a grand entrance.
Sounds like Fullbear.
He's in there all right. But where have you been?
Oh, he's got a
You don't want to know that.
he's got a fingerprint thing on
I
his.
miss you so much, Big Bear.
That's what that is.
I never thought I'd see everybody together again.
Well, almost everybody.
Hey, I remember this place. We used to sneak in here and fool around on the beanbags, remember? Lucy.
Maybe we don't have to go inside her minds. I wouldn't be surprised if we had to, though. Oh, it's so sweet. Of course those fools followed us out here. She do a hover.
Everybody ready? Now, this hunk of junk was made by Auto Mentalis. So, there's no telling what might happen.
Oh, what can I say? I was underfunded back then.
But if everything goes well, we might be able to have our dear friend Lucretia back in the circle. For good. Now, you ready?
Kind of.
Me too, kid.
I feel that. I feel that. They're all gonna be in here with me. Oh, I wish we could have seen all of them falling into it at the same time. That would have been really cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you the high-flying, death-defying, ironically named Aquato Family Circus. Augustus, Donatella, Dion, Frazee, Rasputin, Murtala, and little baby Creepy. And the most important member of the family, one who's been here the whole time. Nona Aquato, right where she belongs, in the heart of her family.
Aww.
What is this?
It's a mental construct I made for Lucy, to convince her that she was your grandmother and that she lived with you. Come on, it's time to get her out of here.
The flea circus. The flea circus.
Ew.
What did you step in?
I don't know. It looks like a puddle of goo
Probably himself.
with a mask of me in it.
Yeah.
See my brother? He was just standing here a second ago.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, well, come on, Raz. It's showtime.
You better play along with this, Raz. We don't want to upset the
I had the
construct
feeling
until
that
we
this
have
was gonna
control of the
happen.
situation.